feels good. I'm not gonna lie.
A lot of people in the last 24 hours have asked why the sixth wrestler for the OJ Scramble never got announced, and the truth of the matter is it was going to be Smith Garrett. And I'll let you fill everybody in, but the truth of the matter is, about a week ago, you had the chance to step back in the ring in Winston-Salem, and everything that has happened with you this week has basically forced the point that the only mature and responsible thing that we can do is to not let you wrestle tonight. But I do want to give you the opportunity to update everybody on what has happened since the night that you got knocked out in the ring, and hopefully what we can look for the future.
Last week, as Brad mentioned, I did have the chance to get back into the ring, and I got to admit, during the match, it felt really, really good. To be perfectly honest, thank you. To be perfectly honest with you, I actually lied to the promoter of the other organization and told him that I'd been cleared by the doctors. And then the day after the match, I found out why the doctors hadn't cleared me. They've told me that the swelling on my brain has gone down, so that's good news, but I'm still having some lingering after effects, some very sharp headaches that I've been dealing with this week, even today actually, and we're just gotta take some more time. But hopefully, with the doctors helping me out and listening to the doctors this time, I'll be back sooner rather than later.
We all hope that. The thing with concussions is you just never know. It might be 6 weeks, it might be 6 months. But we are gonna welcome you back just as soon as possible.
No, you got
That train is never late, my friend. I'm sorry. I was also on the same show. I'm not sure if you guys saw me a couple weeks ago. I got knocked out here, and I wrestled last week, and I'm still wrestling tonight. I guess that means I'm just more of a man than you, Smith. I mean, that makes you half a man, right? Right? I mean, the only thing you really can do is be on commentary. Like, you can't even wrestle. You're broken good, Smith. Tonight. I don't care. I'm good. Yes.
I tell you what, I've already made this mistake one time. I got in the ring too soon, so I'm going to respect what Brad and Danny have asked me to do. I'm going to go over here, let the fans enjoy this incredible show. I'm going to do my job, and we'll see if you're as much of a man as you think you are, kid.
Six-way Scramble is next.
Place is going to come alive, brother.
Yes, sir. It's the young rookie.
This young man, I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this guy.
Made a great sharp for himself.
Oh, nice crossbody.
He took out 3 guys. Made a nice sharp for himself against Roy Wilkins in the Weaver Cup semis.
Very impressive in that match. I had a chance to watch that this past week, and I was very impressed at young Jesse Adler in that match.
Gonna load him up in the corner. Nice elbow in the corner. Got one for Jefferson early. Gonna hit Prakash in the corner. Darius comes out, but misses. Nice up and over. Jesse Adler, he's the fresh man.
That's the thing. He's super talented, and he's fun.
Darius caught him. Oh, God, what a move.
That shows you just how strong Darius is.
It's smart.
Back to work. Back to work.
And again, him and Jefferson early, we've got a relationship here. Is that the word?
Relationship?
I guess.
Bromance? I don't consider them really bros. I'm a bro.
They're partners.
That's legal now.
Yeah.
Like,
I meant like in the...
Oh, those kind of partners. Like tag partners.
Whoa, nice pump handle into almost a brain buster. I've never seen that before.
CB Suave's impressing me.
Yeah, very impressive. Great athlete, but man, Joe Heiken with another kick.
Those feet are lethal.
You can tell he's got a very powerful lower body. And Jefferson early back up. Him and Jesse Adler, the only men on their feet right now. Adler, tornado DDT.
That's going to plan anyone.
Usually in these scrambles, you see one or two people kind of bite the dust early. There was a time where I felt like I was in one of these every week, actually.
It happens a lot around here. I've been in my fair share.
Heiken up. Suave is up. Suave hits first. Heiken going to come back with a hard elbow.
These guys put a lot of moves out. They may just rely on strikes at this point, just throwing fists.
Absolutely. In the state of these scrambles, you kind of tire out pretty quick just from being hit from all sides.
That's the thing. You can defend against the guy you're looking at, but you can't defend against the guy that's behind your back.
Right, or the potential 4 guys behind you. CB Suave is out.
And there's our first elimination.
First elimination. CB Suave hits the floor.
Joe Heiken back up, firing up on Jefferson and Darius.
Oh, nice knee strike by Darius Lockhart.
He may be out of his feet.
Neck breaker by Jefferson early. Cover.
This team is pretty late.
And Heiken is out.
This team's just mowing through guys at this point. They just eliminated 2 talented young men in about 15 seconds.
Right. And if it comes down to these two, like a 2-on-1, I kind of get the feeling I know where they're going with this.
Jesse's in trouble at this point. We're at a 2-on-1 situation, and Jesse's just in trouble.
And did Prakash Sabar get pinned?
I don't see him. He may have went over the top without seeing it.
Top, yeah.
I like you.
I didn't see him go out.
I really didn't, but he's not around. He had to went over the top rope when we weren't looking or we didn't see. He's a little guy. He's easy to miss sometimes.
Maybe he stepped on his tongue. But we've got a 2-on-1 here.
There's his breath running his mouth.
2, 3.
Wait, what's he doing? What's
Darius coming over my table for?
We're doing to Jesse?
Oh, I see it.
You see what we're doing to Jesse?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, I can do that YouTube, boy.
Really?
Come on.
Come on, we don't need to have this over here at the table.
Come on, Jesse.
We don't need this over. Darius Lockhart over here at the announce booth pushing Smith Garrett around. Smith, no. Look, man. Look, you can't get in there right now. And we still got a 2-on-1 right now. Jesse Adler. Smith Garrett is heading to the ring. What is he doing? Ethan K's at the table now. Hey, Smith Garrett.
Even in this match.
He's not in the match. It's headed DQ.
There's no way. That's not fair.
Wait, Ray Jones is saying he's out.
Darius Lockhart, so I had to pick this. I had to pick to win this thing.
Wow, Ray Jones is calling that elimination.
You can't even wrestle. Why are you even out here?
Be as it may, we got Jefferson early and Jesse Adler in the ring right now.
Who?
Jesse Adler.
Is the other guy Roddy Sterling?
I think so.
Is it?
It's like his clone.
Like race car driver Roddy Sterling? That's what he looks like.
Jesse Adler, beautiful moonsault. No, sir. And we are still on the search for Prakash Sabar, by the way. Did you see him back there?
I haven't seen anybody.
Have you just been like hanging out behind me the whole time?
Yeah. I was trying to figure out whether I should attack you or Smith to take a headset. Because how are you going to have an Ultra J Contenders match without the Ultra J champion on commentary?
Well, that's true, but you kind of got a busy night later on. Well, not tonight, but... Oh, nice drop kick!
That was nice. Booker T-esque.
Yeah, very Booker T-esque. They look a lot alike. Cover, and Adler kicked out at the last possible moment.
That was close. Wow, this crowd really likes Jesse Adler.
Yes, they do. They love Jesse Adler.
Come on, Jesse.
I don't know why.
Scrawny, but he's got a lot of fight and a lot of heart.
I actually like that.
You may be facing him one day. Standing shooter, he's got him. Yes, he does. And there's Prakash Sabar right there. Rose him up on a roll. And Prakash Sabar wins the #1 Contender Scramble match.
Yes, we did it.
Definitely
We
beat
did it.
X-Pac.
We did
Yeah,
it.
he's got his tongue hangs out like that all the time.
That's okay. I've watched One Night in China a lot.
15 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, Prakash Sabar.
I don't like this other guy either. There's only room for one Ethan. Let's be honest.
If we could get rid of one of them, I'm definitely with you on that.
It's not going to be me. I'm the Ultra J champion.
No, I'm agreeing with you, man.
Poor Jesse Adler. Go cry somewhere else, kid.
Hey guys, Nick Jackson here, the Young Bucks. You are watching CWF Worldwide, but you actually should be on ProWrestlingTees.com/YoungBucks. We've got like 54 designs. Pick one of the coolest ones.
Too sweet.
Too sweet me. Boom.
There's a lot of Nick Richards blood on these tights, boy.
One of the most grueling, brutal, violent rivalries in CWF history is revisited as the Lost Cause Nick Richards goes one-on-one with the assassin Ray Kandrack. Cecil Scott, you heard Kandrack say it. A lot of Richards' blood and plasma are on those tights that the assassin Ray Kandrack is wearing. This was, for a long time, over a year, one of the most brutal rivalries that we have pretty much ever seen here in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium.
Right, and for all intents and purposes, it's the rivalry that made both men. He went for the ace crusher, no!
Into the cradle, but only held him down for two. Kandrack has been on the receiving end of that cutter enough times to know pretty much when you're in there with Richards to expect it at any given moment.
But it was that last man standing match where these two both arrived here in CWF. Ray Kandrack became a top player after that match.
Yeah, absolutely. Really one of those situations where the rivalry kind of made both men's careers.
Ray gun!
Going right for it. Richards slips out into the sunset flip. Feet over the shoulders, but did not get him. And these two men have done battle so many times. Like we said, they know each other's moves. They know pretty much every weapon in the other's arsenal. But the big question that is floating around Richards, oh, hold on, slugging it out. And they are just duking it out. You can see the perspiration fly.
You're not going to win a slugfest with Kandrack.
I'm not going to engage Kandrack in a slugfest. Richards fires away. Back elbow.
Richards won't back down from a slugfest with Kandrack.
No, Richards will fight against any man.
I can't explain to you how bad that burns the face when you have your face stretched across that rope.
I was going to say the question that's floating around Richards, basically almost like a cloud, is what, if anything, is his future with the Riot?
His future is he's bleeding inside of his chest.
As we have seen Richards and the recently returning Jason Miller stand off against Richards' partners in the Riot. Swing got nothing. Richards goes to the eyes.
Here's the thing. This is a different Richards than Kandrack faced 5 years ago.
No, it really is. Richards has matured. He has grown as a fighter. And yeah, to his credit, as we have seen, Lee Valiant retreat from situations.
Kandrack's still the same guy.
We've seen Aric Andrews retreat from situations. Nick Richards, to his credit, never backs down, never retreats. And Kandrack will just club him in the back of his head.
And one thing I found extremely interesting, you notice Richards didn't come through the back door when he came to the ring.
No, he did not.
He didn't come from the locker room, but he didn't come from the back door.
Kandrack standing tall over the Lost Cause.
Kandrack looks as good as ever tonight.
Well, the thing about Kandrack is he just clubs so hard. The sound bounces off the walls.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that doesn't really have to change over time. When you can just blow through people like that, you just hit people hard and you're still successful.
Kandrack laying on him in the corner. Referee Kane Justice going to make him break it. And Richards goes to the eyes and the face again.
That's the second time in this match.
Anytime you're just grabbing, raking the eyes, the face, the nose, the mouth, the
fish hook, anything. It'll slow a man down, even a man as big and as strong and as powerful as the assassin Ray Kandrack. Kandrack slips through, whoop, belly to belly. No! Richards, oh, he still held on.
Man, 2 boxes of ears there.
And Kandrack has still got a bear hug on Richards. Richards has finally fought out of it. Man, everything between these two is just a fight.
Man, 3 big shots and Kandrack is still up. Oof. I think Richards, I think he was a little surprised Kandrack was still up.
Ooh, clotheslined him right against the middle rope.
Man, did you hear? You could hear all the breath that's kind of come out of Kandrack there.
You really could.
Oh, now we got fans are a little closer ringside than usual.
On here. Oh, slugged him right in the face. The recently returned to action Ray Kandrack still clubs as hard as he did when he was Mid-Atlantic champion. Richards, hold on. Ooh, Kandrack lost his footing, may have slapped hard on the floor there.
Yeah, he went low and Kandrack, it looked like he hit his face on the mat.
Trying to hang on. Ooh, baseball slide, 2 boots right in the face.
And Richards has a pretty excellent game plan here. I'll give him credit.
Ooh, cactus elbow off the apron, and again, second time.
5 minutes, less than 5 minutes remaining.
Second time in just a couple of moments that you heard all the breath leave Ray Kandrack's body.
And before he did it, Richards said, real fighters survive. You're not going to survive too long doing stuff like that.
That's Richards' whole mentality. That's maybe the only thing on this planet that he cares about is surviving.
And this is, I don't know, a much more focused match from Richards than I'm used to seeing.
Kandrack eats the post. He's on the far side of the ropes, far side of the ring, rather. Is it a game plan, or is Richards just throwing everything he can at Kandrack? Oh, no, he got caught.
Oh, no.
Oh, he slipped a second early. Oh, head belly to belly onto the floor.
I don't care if he had a game plan or not. He's got nothing now.
This has been the roughest sounding match in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium in quite some time.
And it's just all flesh and bone.
Both men out on the floor. Richards may be hurt bad. Kandrack is standing over him on the outside. But he's going to take him back in the ring.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was going to roll him in or if he was just going to take the count out. Well, so far he's not rolling anybody back in. And Kandrack this time breaks the count.
But he doesn't take the match back in the ring. These two have had so much bad blood that they are content just to fight it out on the floor if need be. This could turn into like a de facto last man standing match.
Yeah, more or less. Unless Kandrack lawn darts him in this post.
Ooh, Kandrack hit the post hard. Both men down on the outside.
And he smacked that thing hard. You can hear it.
They have been on the outside a long time, but the count has been broken on more than one occasion. Referee Kane Justice doing the right thing. Going to put the count on both men out on the floor, and it's just bodies on the floor at this point.
Yeah, they've just been laying into each other from the bell. And I thought coming in, maybe Richards' game plan was to just kind of have an all-out assault on Kandrack. And I think it may have finally caught up to him.
We see a double count out here. Both men are in movement on the outside. Kandrack is in at 9, and Richards just barely beat it. Richards beat it by a second or 2.
So both men back in, both the worse for wear.
Shoulder block. That's a big man running into you.
And the most rudimentary move, we got to cover, becomes dangerous when a man like Kandrack does it.
Absolutely. Kandrack every bit of, gosh, at least 245, 250 at least.
I would go probably 280.
And a thick 250 at that. Richards going for the cutter. No! Kandrack slipped out. Good thinking from the assassin. Rana spiked Kandrack's head into the canvas. Another 2. Only got 2.
Did you expect that from Rick Richards?
Not at all. Kandrack's head was spiked into the canvas. You see the look on his face, trying to shake through. as Richards absolutely pulls an old one out of the playbook here.
And I don't think that's any coincidence.
Ooh, headbutt.
Headbutt.
Richards fell underneath the bottom rope, though. Kandrack has got to get him in. Kandrack has got to get him in to cover him. Richards may be out.
1 minute remains. 60 seconds remain.
But he has got to drag Richards out from underneath the ropes. The pinfall does not count if he breaks the plane of the ropes.
Right. It's like being out of bounds in football.
Cover, not a lot of body weight. Oh,
foot on the rope.
45 seconds remain.
I think Kandrack really got his bell rung on that spike Hurricane Rana from Richards. He has not been moving nearly as well since then as he was before it.
No, and that doing a headbutt isn't going to help.
Checking the time, could be the gamma.
Yeah, send it to Gamma Ray.
The reverse ray gun, the gamma ray. Richards is trying to avoid it. Elbows to the jaw. Richards can't keep his footing. Oh, didn't get all the cutter. I think it was just a collision.
15 seconds remain.
Yeah, he caught a little bit. If anything else, he back elbowed him in the jaw.
I think it was the back of Richards' head colliding with the front of Kandrack's face, and they're both down. We're out of time, 10-minute time limit draw. If Richards had connected with that cutter, I think that would have been it. But it was just a nasty collision that let both men down.
Right, and due to the collision, they had so much separation, he couldn't make a cover.
If he had hit that cutter square, Richards might have won this contest.
You got 10 minutes.
When you're in that ring, 10 minutes goes pretty quick.
No, it really does. Richards went for it all on that springboard cutter, got nothing except for a gnarly collision in the center of the ring. And Kandrack is standing over Richards. Are we gonna go round 2 here?
Maybe.
A tense moment in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium.
Yeah, got to stare down.
Long way from 2007.
It has been a long way since 2007. Ooh.
You like to see more of me. Talk to him, we'll do it again.
A show of respect between Richards and Kandrack. These two long-time rivals. Heads up, the Riot has hit the scene. The Riot has hit the scene.
What are you doing, Richards? Are we fist bumping these people now?
You can't walk 20 feet through there even.
I don't understand you. 1 minute you're with us, next minute you got your boy Miller.
You don't need them.
Do you see what these people are doing to us?
You don't
Do you
need
see what these people are doing to us?
You don't need them.
I don't get you. You know, when I started this whole thing, you know, I told you I didn't pick losers, Richards.
But you
I don't get it.
I get hit a lot, but I don't think you started it.
Whoa. Mills, what's up, buddy?
I got a present, a gift if you will, for you. For me? For you. Where you going? Enjoy it. Where you going? Where you going? Brother, you shouldn't. Where you going? I knew it. I knew it.
Hey, Sabar, how you doing? Well, if you're seeing this video, you must have got my little gift I sent you. See, first I wanted your curiosity, but now got your attention. You see, I've been back in these woods all summer long, sitting, thinking, contemplating, stewing, getting mad, calming myself down, drinking a beer, and thinking about what has led us to these crossroads, what's led us to this point in time. I think about 3 guys who over the course of 3 years became brothers. The Killbillies rode up and down the roads together, North Carolina, Virginia, South Carolina, wherever they would have us. I think about you and Evan Banks being 2-time CWF Mid-Atlantic champions. One of those reigns went 11 months, unprecedented. But then I think about Battlecade last year. I think about you walking away. I think about the months after that me and Evan Banks tried to figure out what your problem was. And then I always come back to absolute justice just a couple months ago when you put hands on your brother and former partner Evan Banks. They say justice delayed is justice denied. There will be no more delay. Next Saturday night, I will be in Gibsonville and we're going to sort out some family business. So I expect to see you there. I really do, because I got a good surprise for you, Aric Andrews, and I think you're going to enjoy it. So I'll see you at CWF Mid-Atlantic. Take it easy, old boy.
Arik Royal has hit the ring, and the riot is gone. Dave Dawson slugging it out with Arik Royal. Bell sounds, and we are off and running with Dave Dawson against Arik Royal. Cecil Scott, when Lee Valiant saw Arik Royal, he could not dart out of this building fast enough.
He was like a roach when the lights came on. And we've got a big super heavyweight battle.
We absolutely do, as Lee Valiant continues to hide behind the members of the Riot.
Well, if you're going to hide behind somebody, Dave Dawson's a good dude to hide behind.
No, he is, undeniably so. Arik Royal slugs away at the brother of the PWI heavyweight champion. And these Dawson brothers, so big, so bad, and so devastating. Good Lord, Royal just clips Dawson all the way up and over. Royal has been known to fly. He may not be safe outside the ring.
Yeah, you never know where there might be Riot members lurking. And nice hard left jab. And Royal in an unfamiliar position here is a smaller man in the match.
Yeah, there was a time not terribly long ago that these two would be close to comparable size. Royal in the past several years has cut so much weight, he's just a maniac in the gym. Hit the post, hit the post.
And we've seen the damage that could do hitting that post.
Absolutely we have, and Dave Dawson has got the hand of the ace of CWF Mid-Atlantic. Royal safer back in the ring as there's fewer things to bounce that injured hand off of.
No, but once that hand is hurt, you can do so much in that ring to do more damage.
Yeah, you can't grip, you can't punch, you can't lift, you can't do much of anything. Royal, I dare say, is going to be one-handed for most of this matchup.
Right, and it's the damage on the right hand is good hand. But he's a powerful dude. He can hit hard from both sides.
Oh, he absolutely is.
Oh, my God, what a hard elbow by Dave Dawson.
Puts in a DDT, planted it in the center of the ring. How rarely do we see Royal fighting from underneath?
How rarely do you see Dave Dawson do a wrestling move?
That's a fair point, too.
Yeah, Arik Royal, I mean, like I said, it's a rare case of him being the smaller man. It's hard to adjust sometimes. And let's not forget, he was jumped from behind. He's going to meet him up top, though. It could be, he might try a superplex, anything up here. Oh, he took that hand to the post.
Yes, he did, right to the top of the post. There's a very thin plastic covering just to make sure nobody gets gashed open.
Oh, my God.
Big slam. But it's still hard plastic and metal on the top of that post.
5 minutes away.
Man, he hit so hard, referee Pierce bounced about a foot in the air.
Royal charges. He's got to be mindful of that hand at all times, though.
Looks like he's trying to lead with the left as much as he can.
Got to. He's almost got to overcompensate. Dawson loves the TKO.
Man, hard elbow.
Didn't get it, though.
Space Jam!
Ooh, Space Jam. Got to watch that hand. Two. Only got two.
He's a hard man to keep down.
Yes, he is. Everyone in the Riot just so mean and nasty and tough. But so is the ace of CWF Mid-Atlantic. So is Arik Royal.
It looks like Dave was actually trying to take a powder there, and Royal wouldn't let him out.
Incredibly rare to see either Dawson brother take a back step. Uh-oh. Royal going for broke here.
What in the world? Oh, my God, a fan nice press from the apron to the floor.
Yeah, that was like a sit-down splash, and he just crushed Dave Dawson.
That's right, Eric. That's right. Get them behind you.
Oh, God.
Get the fans behind you just like a tool.
Where did he get a
Just
microphone?
another puppet of Brad Stutts and CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Well, we're hearing the voice of Lee Valiant coming from somewhere in the bowels of this
Come on,
building.
Eric. Let these people down.
It's like the voice from beyond
Let
here.
them down, Eric. Just give up. Walk away. Go home to your mom and your brothers. Go back to Cali, see your dad. How about that beautiful sister of yours? Go on back to Cali. I might have to swing back to Cali and see that beautiful sister of yours, Eric.
Well, Valiant still had that microphone in his hand from earlier, presumably, and somewhere,
He's as pleasant as ever.
it can't be far, but somewhere in the vicinity of the building, Valiant talking trash to Richard to
No way!
Royal with a huge slam. Valiant talking trash to Royal. Hold on. Cover two. Oh, from the back door. From the back door.
I'm amongst your people. I'm amongst your people, Eric. You wouldn't come out here and take the chance of hurting your people, would you?
Valiant is literally hiding in
I'm
plain
here off the
sight.
trash of CWF Mid-Atlantic.
He is giving Dave Dawson a ton of time to recover.
Yes, he is.
Your people.
Dave from behind.
Dawson clubs him in the back between the shoulder blades. Arik Royal has got to focus on the task at hand. Can we cut this idiot's microphone?
We got the explosive suplex on Dawson, but Valiant.
Listen, 2 minutes remain. We don't ever have to do this. I mean, we can sit down at your place and talk. But like I said, I can go back to Cali. I can visit that beautiful sister of yours.
Oh, no, you're pushing it, brother.
I just said it to your face.
Oh, he is swinging at Valiant as Arik Royal. Royal's got to keep his head in the game here.
He's got to keep his eyes on Dave Dawson.
I'm not here to interfere with this match.
Dawson, hold on, he loves that TKO. Oh, got him.
80 seconds.
Planted in, cover two. He got him.
And thanks to the interference, well, not the interference, but the distraction from the Ryan, Dave Dawson picks up the win. Thanks to this piece of garbage, Lee Valiant.
Yeah. Hold him up. Look at him. Look at the face of CWF Mid-Atlantic. Look at him. Look, you will never get another match with me, Air Boy. Do you understand me? Do you understand? Huh? Do you understand? Do you understand, Brad? Cecil, do y'all understand?
Hey, Lee Valiant, you talking all that trash about my family. Why don't you come in here and say that to my face? Huh? You know what? Better yet, I got a better idea, Lee Valiant. Because you see your man Rumble. The Rumble's in a couple weeks, Lee. You ain't running no more, boy. It's gonna be me and you, one-on-one. No riot, because you see what I just done to your boy right now. You got a first-class ticket to the Pen of the Ace, and you about to witness the chaos firsthand, homeboy. Oh.
coming more like off my hip. And right, you were like if this arm's going up on lunge here. It's the little things that makes you money. It's the little things that make people talk about you. No matter what, it's still gonna hurt.
The finals of the Johnny Weaver Memorial Cup Tournament are coming up tonight. Everyone in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium, please give a warm, warm welcome to my close friend and our special guest tonight, Burlington's own Mr. Don Coronado. Sir, thank you so much for joining us here on finals night. The Weaver Cup has become a tradition here in CWF Mid-Atlantic. For the first several years, both you and Mr. Weaver were our special guests before he passed. For anyone that may not know, for any younger fan, give us a little bit of the history of Mr. Johnny Weaver and what he meant to professional wrestling in this part of the United States.
Johnny Weaver was a hell of a wrestler, a great man. I met him in the 1960s here at the Burlington Park over there at the baseball park. I met him. I'd always wanted to meet him. He was one of my favorite wrestlers. Johnny Weaver is well known all over the world, one of the greatest wrestlers ever. He knew more about the wrestling business than anybody I knew. He was a booker, he was a wrestler, he was a promoter. About everything I know about professional wrestling, I learned from Johnny Weaver. We could stay here all night long, and we couldn't say how much great things and what a great encyclopedia of wrestling knowledge that Johnny Weaver was. And Johnny Weaver and I, we wrestled all over this country. We wrestled in the Greensboro Coliseum about 15 miles from here. We had some classic battles there. I wrestled with Johnny Weaver as an opponent. I wrestled with him as a tag team partner. And the wrestled and referee, done everything. But Johnny Weaver is a great man. And I'll tell you, we couldn't be honoring a better man in the whole world than Johnny Weaver. He deserves everything that we give him. And I promise you, Johnny Weaver, we appreciate this. Great man. I appreciate all you guys coming out here, and it's a wonderful, wonderful night, and thank you for having me here today.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Don Coronado, the finals of the 2015 Johnny Weaver Memorial Cup are coming right at you on CWF Worldwide.
The time has finally come for one man's name to join the previous 11 winners as it is etched on to the 2015 Johnny Weaver Cup trophy. We have witnessed one of the most incredible summers in this tournament's history, and now what started as 16 of the finest athletes in the Mid-Atlantic has dwindled down to the final 2. The time for talking is over. Let's take it to the ring for the 2015 Johnny Weaver Cup Finals.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 2015 Johnny Weaver Memorial Cup Tournament Finals. Introducing first, he is a member of the All-Stars, accompanied in the ring by Chappie, Coach Gemini, and the Kamakazi Kid. He is a former Rising Generation League champion, former Mid-Atlantic Television champion, a former 3-time Mid-Atlantic Tag Team champion, former Mid-Atlantic Heavyweight champion, and the winner of the 2012 30-man CWF Rumble, representing the All-Stars, Wilkins. And his opponents, representing the Aftermath and fighting out of the capital city of Raleigh, North Carolina, he is a former Rising Generation League champion, the current Mid-Atlantic Television champion, and one half of the current Mid-Atlantic Tag Team champion, Chet Sterling.
And we are ready for the finals, Brad Stutts. I can't wait. This should be an absolute classic.
Here we are, the tournament that has ran all summer long. We started with 16. We are ending with 2. And at the end of this night, there will be only one who will join Dangerous E. Corey Edsel, Jesse Ortega, the Gemini Kid, Mitch Connor, Walter Eaton, Kamakazi Kid, Ric Converse, Arik Royal, Trevor Lee, and Brad Attitude, with their name etched on the Johnny Weaver Memorial Cup. And it's worth noting, as they lock up with the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion eliminated from the tournament, that reinforces the prize at the end of the line, a guaranteed shot at that championship. You know that the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion Marcellus King is watching this match intently, as if he holds on to that championship, he will face the winner of this tournament at some point in the near future.
Right, there's not a set date. It could be any time, honestly, between now and the next Weaver Cup, quite frankly, but typically we see it before the end of the calendar year.
A lot of guys have rushed in. I remember when Jesse Ortega won it in 2005, he rushed right in to challenge the Mad Trucker Gary Stevens, came up short. Arik Royal, when he won it the first time in 2011, rushed right in to challenge the then champion Osiris and came up short. It was only after Royal fought his way through the tournament a second time and held off, cashing in his second tournament win at our anniversary Supercard Battlecade, that he was able to become champion.
Right, he took his time, and you see a lot of times when guys rush in, they are not successful. Nice elevation on that leapfrog, dips down. Roy Wilkins with the headlock. And we are guaranteed a first-time winner tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. This is actually the first time that Wilkins has ever even made it to the Final Four. Sterling made the Final Four a couple years back in 2013, the year that his tag team partner Trevor Lee ultimately won it. Looking at this list of former Weaver Cup champions, Corey Edsel went on to become Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion. Walter Eaton went on to become Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion. Kamakazi Kid, Ric Converse, Arik Royal, Brad Attitude. So 6 out of, 11 went on to become Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion. And the winner of this tournament will join, in my opinion, the most elite list in the Mid-Atlantic. Yeah, you know, not a lot of people become heavyweight champion, but it's more than one every year, typically, unless Arik Royal has the belt.
Right.
Typically speaking, we do see that title change hands more than once a year. The list of men that have held this trophy above their heads at the end of the grueling Weaver Cup tournament is, in my mind, the most elite list in CWF Mid-Atlantic.
Oh, quick roll-up.
Shoulders down here, perhaps made even more elite by the fact that Arik Royal won it twice.
Right, consecutively, no less. But you look at what you have to go through to be Weaver Cup champion. But you got to go through, I'm trying to do the math in my head, 4 matches.
Yeah, it varies from year to year between 8 and 16 men in the tournament. This year, we had the full 16, which means absolutely 4 matches. No matter who you face on the road to finals night, every single finals night, you have to wrestle 2 matches in that one night, except for once, way back in 2008, we ended up with a final 3 instead of a final 4. Walter Eaton survived Marcellus King and Ric Converse to be the Weaver Cup champion. First time ever that we had the 3-way playoff match instead of the tournament semifinals. Typically speaking, every other year, whoever stood at the end of the night had to wrestle twice in one night. CWF Worldwide bringing you the tournament finals tonight. Last week, we saw the semifinals where Wilkins defeated the rookie Jesse Adler and Chet Sterling defeated the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion Marcellus King. If Sterling can beat the Mid-Atlantic champion in the semifinals and then go on to win the whole thing, that's gotta make him #1 contender without question.
What the hell?
Chappie done! Oh God!
They both moved out of the way!
They were slugging out on the apron. The coach sent Chappie in, and even Wilkins, the C part
Wait, even Kid Justice.
Kid Justice?
No, Kid Justice. The referee's losing his mind in there.
Oh, is Kid Justice's son?
He probably is.
I never thought of that before.
Oh, nice neck snap.
I think cover here, shoulders down, 2. I think the coach threw the towel at. Oh, he went and grabbed it. Maybe Chappie dropped it.
It's funny you mentioned 2008. You know, Marcellus King involved in that. I believe it was William Cross convinced Converse and Marcellus not to fight.
You had to work together against Walter Eaton. Eaton survived it, went on to become the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion, held that championship for over a year before he lost it to the following year's Weaver Cup winner, the Kamakazi Kid.
Right, and that brings me to the point I was going to make. The odds were stacked against Walter Eaton that year, just like they are against Chet Sterling right now.
Yeah,
Converse found a way.
They absolutely are. Wilkins, using a rush to his advantage. Jesse Adler was able to avoid it in the semifinals. Chet Sterling did not avoid it.
No, not at all.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct. We talked last week in the semifinals about Wilkins using those men on the outside to his advantage. Don't know how much good Chappie's going to be, but it is an extra body for diversion and distraction. Leatherback got nothing. Hold on here.
And so far, this has been when it's been on the ground, it's been Wilkins' match.
Oh, damn right off.
Brilliant. No, he tried the same thing Marcellus did earlier.
Yeah, Sterling got dropped on the edge of the ring once already. Oh, no.
He's trying the Alphamari water slide on the floor, maybe?
Oh. Sterling continues to be evasive. He's going right back into it, though.
Hey, if at first you don't succeed.
Oh. Sterling's body crashes hard against the edge of the ring. He's clutching the back of his head, and you could hear and feel the breath get sucked out of the room on that horrific slam. Roy Wilkins is happy about it. You touched on the advantage that Wilkins has with the All-Stars. It's worth pointing out that the crew that Chet Sterling typically runs with, none of them are here tonight. Andrew Everett and Trevor Lee are competing in guerrilla warfare in Reseda, California tonight. Brad Attitude still out of action with the injuries suffered when he faced Marcellus King and Chet Sterling in the tournament. That torn ACL and that torn meniscus, that Attitude never got repaired. It went out on him against Sterling in the semifinals. Marcellus King ultimately cashed in to become the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion. So not only does Wilkins have his entire crew out here, Sterling has virtually nobody at his side in his corner.
And he went to war with Marcellus King in his match. Took a hell of a beating.
But that's the story every year. Right. Who had the most grueling path to the finals? We have seen. Oh! Great thinking from Wilkins.
Man, just placed it right in the guts. And he knew Marcellus King worked on that midsection in their match.
I was going to say, we have seen in recent months just how brutal the action is in CWF Mid-Atlantic. Darius Lockhart out of action, Smith Garrett out of action, Brad Attitude out of action. A number of guys just beat up and banged up and nursing injuries. Oh, shoulders down. Oh, he caught Sterling sleeping there. The summer-long tournament, it makes it so grueling because there's no such thing as a night off. You're matched up against one of either 8, 12, or 16 of the best in the category.
Oh, he reversed it.
The pressure is reversed here. Sterling. Boy, Wilkins is hurting. Wilkins is hurting. Coach is pulling the rope. Kazi's pulling it the other way.
And Chet is actually holding on to that one leg. He won't let go.
It is a grueling summer-long tournament. Both men's path to the finals tonight. Wilkins scored victories over Andrew Everett, the upstart Darius Lockhart, and the rookie Jesse Adler. Chet Sterling scored victories over Elijah Evans IV. Oh,
small package.
That's how he won the semifinals, and he almost won the finals with it. Sterling advanced to the finals with wins over Elijah Evans IV of the worst-case scenario, the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion Brad Attitude, and the new Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion Marcellus King. So Sterling has pinned the Mid-Atlantic heavyweight champion twice, 2 different champions in, less than a month.
Right, and that's big time. You know, no matter what happens here, I mean, that's That's really something that's going to elevate you. Right in the corner, he rolled out of the way. Man, it's Sterling. You can tell he is really just, you got to wonder how much is in his tank.
Sterling hits the ropes here. Great elevation and drops the leg on the face of Wilkins. You can see Wilkins is hurting on the canvas.
I think I caught him in the ear.
Boy, I've been hitting the ear before, and it sucks. You lose your equilibrium. You don't know where you are. You don't know exactly what's happening. It's hard to stand. It's hard to do anything.
Right. He just roll up Texas Cloverleaf, maybe?
Oh, he's just holding the shoulders down. Great thinking from
Smart move.
Wilkins will win this thing any way he needs to.
As we saw in his match with the rookie Jesse Adler.
Any advantage, any opening. And Kazi, look at Kazi. Maybe Chet Sterling does have one friend in the left. Kazi stepped in front of the coach. He will not let the coach and Chappie attack Sterling on the outside. Kazi has grown defiant of the All-Stars.
And we saw this in the match with Adler. He would not let him attack him either. Ultimately, you know, the numbers game prevailed.
The stipulations from back in June persist that Kazi must be subservient to the All-Stars. This is twice in a row now that we have seen Kazi openly defy the coach's orders.
And he kind of had the feeling he would eventually.
Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium is 100% behind Chet Sterling, a young man who even beats a count. A young man who even just a year ago was on nobody's list of favorite people in the Mid-Atlantic Sportatorium, but he and Trevor Lee and Andrew Everett and Brad Attitude, this movement in CWF has just caught fire, and all of those men have stepped to the forefront. They fought the riot. They fought the worst case scenario. They fought the All-Stars, just as Chet Sterling is doing now. The double champion who has held on to both the tag titles and the Mid-Atlantic television title for, what, closing in on 6 months now.
Right. In that tag belt for close, you know, coming up on a year here in a couple of months.
Yeah, if they survive the Battlecade in December, it will be a full year as tag team champions.
Man, but he might not make it out of tonight if he doesn't get out of this abdominal stretch. He is wrenching that in. Now, if he can just get that foot, that toe around the leg of Chet Sterling, not going to happen, though. Big hip toss. And listen to the crowd come up for Chet Sterling.
Everyone down. Sterling got to pull himself up here. Wilkins using the ropes to his advantage. Wilkins looks like he's going to get to his feet first. Charges blindly and just got a clothesline. Boy, right in the mouth.
Man, another hard clothesline.
Wilkins is flying all over the ring thanks to the Mid-Atlantic television champion. Woo-hoo.
And usually if Chet Sterling's flying around, he's taking somebody with him, and that's what happened right there.
Sterling staying poised in the corner.
Maybe the leg lariat? Yes, sir!
Boy, he just uncorked it on Wilkins. Doesn't go for the cover. He continues to attack.
Liger bomb in the middle of the ring. Gets a feet on the shoulders, but no, sir!
Boy, it does not get much closer than that.
Man, that was a big move that he needed. Give Wilkins credit. He got out of that.
If Wilkins does not get off the canvas, Sterling will be the last man standing at the end of this summer-long tournament. Sterling got to keep his head on a swivel here. You see him looking at the All-Stars. That cost Jesse Adler in the semifinals.
Oh, no. Oh, he pulled the referee in.
Wilkins manipulated the rookie referee right in the path of that flying forearm.
And he is out.
Wilkins stalking him. Oh, spiked him like a football in the end zone.
Got in there in the middle of the ring, but there is no referee. What is the coach?
Coach is giving orders to Kazi.
He's telling him to get Chet.
He said to jump off the... Previously, Coach has banned Kazi from jumping off the top rope.
Now he's telling him to. He wants him to frog splash Chet Sterling.
Wilkins! Oh, he just crushed Wilkins!
He said to hell with the coach.
Kazi has defied the All-Stars. Chappie's in the ring. Coach is sending Chappie in the ring to fight Kazi. He's got the brass nuts of the All-Stars
Oh no! Oh God! Oh, he killed Chappie!
He dropped Chappie in the center of the ring. Kazi told Coach where to stick it, and he's leaving.
R.I.P. in peace, Chappie.
Everyone is down. I mean, everyone.
We just got a pile of bodies in the ring.
And this crowd is firmly behind Sterling.
We still don't have a referee.
Now, King Justice has been flatlined in the corner. Sterling is looking around.
What is this? Now the coach, he's the only one left.
Uh-oh, heads up here.
Oh no, goat swing in the middle of the ring. The coach with the distraction.
Wait. Wilkins making the cover.
Look at the coach.
Coach is absolutely not an official. This is absolutely not gonna fly.
He kicked out anyway.
He's still kicked out.
He told coach to eat it.
Wait a minute. The bodies everywhere. Coach is not the referee.
Shining Wizard in the ring.
Got him with the Shining Wizard. This is absolutely not going to last. Where are the other officials?
He kicked out again.
Still only two.
It's Red Jones.
Red Jones, the actual official, is coming to the ring. What the hell?
He just goes on the coach.
He caught the coach.
The senior official, Red Jones.
Wait a minute, hold on. The brass knuckles are on Chappie's hand.
Wilkins took him. Oh no.
Wilkins just picked the brass knuckles off of Chappie's hand. Red Jones just saying, oh my God, no.
No. Two.
Oh my God.
Bitch.
Wilkins has won it. With the brass knuckles from Chappie's hand, Roy Wilkins has won it.
And the 2015 Johnny Weaver, the Memorial Tournament champion, Roy Wilkins!
Wow, this is just horse, you know what?
I cannot believe it. What a raw deal. Wilkins has won it here.
Every bit of help he could possibly get.
Like it or not, there stands the winner of the 2015 Johnny Weaver Memorial Cup.
Don't give it to him, Don.
No.
If Johnny Weaver was here.
I know, right? He
was here, man.
choked you out, Roy Wilkins. He choked you out, Roy Wilkins.
Johnny Weaver was here, man. He'd put you to sleep and leave you here all night long. You don't know how bad I hate to present this trophy to you.
Don't do it.
He earned it.
And he earned it. You three earned it. You three earned it together. That's what you did. That's exactly what you did. Exactly what you did. You earned it together. All three of you are one guy. I got eyes, brother. I don't care how tough you act like you are, brother. You don't scare me one bit. Not one bit, brother. Not one bit. You better step back. Yeah. That's what I said, step back. If I gotta do it, you might as well get on up here. Johnny Weaver up in heaven, please forgive me, brother. I never intended for it to be like this. With great remorse and very much madness that I have to present you with this trophy. You better look at it while you got it, brother. Because I promise you, you probably won't have it too long. Now you take it and you run with it, brother.
You run, Chet.